get into that. Let's get professional. All right, everybody, welcome back to the amazingness of DG360 and the fam here. We're live. We're having a good time. We're talking about the Mercury Star Runner. I had so many people like, DG, why aren't you... Oh, thank you, Papano. Thank you for that subscription, by the way. Thank you so much, dude. I appreciate you. It's because of people like you that continue and propel this channel forward and make us much more professional. Thank you, Papano420. Now get back to smoking that giant blunt, you sexy man, you. All right, so we're gonna talk Mercury Star Runner because I had so many direct messages like, DG, why aren't you putting out any content with the Mercury Star Runner? What are you too good for yourself? What do you look in the mirror and you think you're just too good? You're too good for it? Too good for the Mercury Star Runner? I want to hear what you have to say. Well, first off, I love the looks of it. Even after the revamp, some people were pissed off that the center engine had gone. I personally love the looks of it. But we're going to go over like a theatrical trailer that somebody made in terms of looking at the sexiness of the ship. Execute's like, I'm not getting sleepy because of you. I can tell, says Execute. That means I'm doing something right. And then also we're gonna go over a good acquaintance, buddy of mine on the internet, Seer, who is the man when it comes to ships. Like when it comes to ship reviews or looking at ships and ship design, I always go to Seer. Seer is the dude. Seer is the ship man. So we will go into his video after this because I really want to watch it. I watched a little bit, but I was like, okay, I'm not going to watch anymore because I want to watch the rest with you guys. And I highly recommend his channel. I got the link on my own channel. You guys check him out. But he's so amazing when it comes to like dissecting ships and talking about their role and their importance. And he just really does a hell of a job when it comes to any type of review regarding ships. First, let's look at this sequence, the cinematic shots of the Mercury Star Runner here. Let's see what we got here. This isn't Seer, by the way, Pompano. This is somebody else, and then we're gonna get into Seer's video. Sound like R2-D2 noises. It's a really sexy looking ship. Crusader's gonna be a good manufacturer for me. I can tell. I really like the looks of Crusader ships. Data Runner, by the way, with a smuggler back action. Two turrets, top and bottom. Oh, look at this ship, it's amazing. Do you have a boner? I said, do you have a boner? Yeah, he loves Crusader. No spot getting engaged. No spot getting engaged. Oh, it's got a chessboard in it. Man, I can't wait till pieces and parts are functionable. Functionable? Functional. Whoa! That looked nice. Yeah, it's like they had a baby, Sether. So do I. A lot of hallways. Oh, you mean it actually works? Wait a second. Does the chessboard work? What? Are we serious? What? What? Oh, I might just buy it for that. Whoa. Oh my God. Can we put poker in the game? That is awesome news. Thanks, guys. I did not know that. That's awesome. So good. It looks so good. It's amazing. You know what's really amazing about all this and people don't understand is like all those little object containers for every little piece on the chessboard. You would literally have 32 object containers just for the pieces on that board. Granted, they're smaller object containers, but think about that. Think about the fact that there's object containers. There's literally 32 object containers just on that board, and you can move those pieces around on that board. And then within that realm, you've got object containers that are larger that are spinning 360 degrees in every which direction, and those chess pieces stay the way that they do. That is ridiculous. Right. The wine glasses, exactly, Rafe. This is something that people just aren't understanding. This is one of the reasons why server tech is so important for me, because the communication of all these objects, right? The more assets you're putting into the game, the more containers you're putting into the game, the more communication that has to happen. And we did a video about that. In fact, we did a video about that 3 weeks ago, where we talk about one of the dynamic server meshing roadmaps that Uno had put out, an unofficial one. But did a splendid job at explaining all the server issues. I mean, if you guys haven't seen that, if you guys missed that, maybe I'll put a link when I put this post to, when I post this to YouTube, I'll put a highlight, I'll put it in as a card, because that really explains the situation when it comes to those issues. But like, I think that people aren't understanding the significance of what's happening here with Star Citizen. The amount of work done already is substantial. I just love the looks of it. I just love the looks. What's up, Antonio? Oh man, see, to me, that really hits. Going good, Antonio. How about you, bro? That really hits. Crusader is gonna be a good one for me. What's up, Pi? Welcome to the fam, Mom. Twirling her, nice for you. Good to see you, buddy. Oh my goodness. So let's get into the next thing here from my friend, Seer. And Seer just talking about what he thinks. He's an avionics technician over at Boeing. If you guys missed the podcast we did with Seer, it was a couple months back last summer. It was a good one. We talked about his background. We talked about what he does. He talked about his favorite planes. It was a really fun time I had with Seer. I also had one with Execute, who's here. I've also had a podcast with Erad. We'll get them all on again. And I highly recommend subscribing to my friend here, Seer. Very, very, very cool dude. So let's see what he has to say about the Mercury Star Runner. I want to watch this with you guys.
What's up, everybody, and welcome to an avionics technician's first look of the Mercury Star Runner, hosted by yours truly, Seer the Sixth. It's been a while, so I salute you to all you fellow citizens who have missed my content. Don't worry, I'm slowly making my transition back, but that's for a different video. Now, obviously you guys can see, well, one, this is unscripted, but I'm a huge fan of Crusaders Industries, if you guys haven't already known.
He's got the
Literally
shirt.
behind me is a 3-piece painting of
Execute, he
the
has
original
the
concept
shirt,
of the
bro.
Mercury Star Runner. And so when I take you through this journey of my first experience of this beautiful ship, just remember that things are always subject to change, as you guys can see. And that, hey, it's early alpha, so...
Do you think the fellas at Boeing, when like he goes to work with the Crusader shirt, do you think the fellas at Boeing are like, hey, who's Crusader? Like, what's going on with Crusader? Do you think he has that discussion with people? He probably talks about Star Citizen at Boeing, right? He has multiple. I love it. I love it.
Some glitches, but I'm going to do my best to get through this. And with that being said, if you are new here and you do not know who I am, I'm obviously Seer the Sixth, excuse me, and my passions are storytelling, being cinematography, and aviation, and of course Star Citizen. I've worked on the MV-22 Osprey, both the 737 MAX and NG, and now I actually work on the brand new KC-46 Pegasus, which is the U.S. Air Force's brand new tanker, which is basically like the Starfarer Gemini in-game for all you guys who do not know. All right, so that's a little bit about me, who I am, what I do. I like taking aviation and putting it in game. Now, let's just get inside the ship because I literally don't have any armor, so my character is freezing his butt off. Let's stop making this. So let's get into the game right now, and I'm just going to run inside real quick. Nothing crazy. Yeah, I know they got rid of the engine, but you know what? I really don't care. I'm really happy
either.
The ship is just in.
Yeah, I'm not too worried about that either.
The elephant in the room, which is that beautiful freaking engine, but I mean, again, it's not a big deal. And obviously, this is the cargo hold. You know what? And for some of you guys, I'll say this again. For some of you guys who have already watched a bunch of these,
pretty good hold.
To watch mine.
That's a pretty good size hold there. What's the SCU on the Star Runner? What's the SCU exactly on the Star Runner? What's up, Donnie? Pop-Tarts? Pop-Tarts are coming up. Dude, I call them fat tarts, man. 200 calories per, man. I miss them, man. I used to love Pop-Tarts, man. I cannot eat them. I'm on a diet right now, but damn it, with your Pop-Tart commercial, Donnie. E-Red. I mean, you know, Morph's a great content creator, but like I don't really watch I don't watch Morph's ship videos because I'm not too concerned about like what an architect thinks about ships. Like I'm actually more worried about what an avionics tech thinks about ships. That's why I watch Seer when it comes to the ships. But yeah, I hear you, E-Rad. Donnie says, yeah, Pop-Tarts, so bad for you. Like, I'd only eat it if I was on a crab boat in Alaska for calories. Right, dude. Right. For like 5-6 months out on the ocean, dude. Okay, somebody get me a fat tart. Oh, that'd be wonderful. Fett says if we could get J-Dubs and Seer to do a review on spaceships. Yeah, dude. Like when Seer came out, like I don't even do ship reviews anymore because I'm just like, hey, you know what? Seer does it better. I don't even bother anymore. You know, when it comes to ship reviews, I'm just like, I don't even bother with it anymore. Like I'll do some every once in a while. I'll show you a new ship just to show it to you guys, tell you what I think of it as far as like how it flies, like the experience of the ship. But when it comes to like breaking it down analytically, I don't do that anymore. I just let Seer do it, dude. He's like professional when it comes to this stuff.
Very much. And if this doesn't interest you, then hey, don't worry, more content's on the way. But one thing I will say,
you can try, Rave. You're not subscribed, but if it doesn't go over, I'll post it.
Excuse me. From a logical standpoint, why on earth is the engineering room right next to the only access point, excuse me, to the ship?
Oh, it deleted it. It deleted it. Oh, I'm sorry, dude. I'm sorry. That's Galactic Logistics link, by the way. Rave is from Galactic Logistics. If you guys type up Star Citizen Galactic Logistics, it'll show up. You just updated? Okay, nice. Just an update for everybody here because Rave's a really cool dude in our community. And I love Rave. And I got to have him on our podcast eventually to talk about trade and the economy and game mechanics going forward in regards to it. But Rave's a really cool dude. And he is the guy behind coding Galactic Logistics. And here, try and post that. Can you private message me, Rave? See if that works. Try private messaging me, or put it in the try private messaging me, and I'll get to it and remind me after we're done here with the Mercury Star Runner video.
Well, and this is, again, is my first time in here, and okay.
I agree with Seer on this. I actually agree with Seer on this. Like, the engineering department area, the engineering room is literally right next to the cargo bay. So that's like, if you're getting hijacked, or if you're getting, you know, like they're talking about all the new sabotage kind of mechanic gameplay that's going to be featured in here. That's something that I don't know that is a good design feature, to have your engineering right next to the cargo bay, perhaps. Yeah, true, Donnie. Right. Did you send that as a DM through Twitch, Rave? Send it through Twitch if you can, buddy.
Components, cool. That's what I love. Me being an avionics man, I like how I see one component already. Okay, two.
There we go. Future upgrades.
Doesn't look like you can interact with them, of course, but there's little poles and everything. I like. Okay, that's pretty cool. Yep. Okay, here it is. And no cooler. That's fine. That's not a big deal. Again, this is the PTU, so it doesn't really matter. Okay, I kind of like that. Well, actually, you know what? I'll save that for the guide when I do it, but that's already okay. Well, at least you have the power plants. So 2 power plants. All right, cool. I mean, as a medium-sized ship, it should have 2 power plants for the most part. Excuse me, I've been a little bit.
Is that the is that the quantum drive right there? Yeah, that's
here.
quantum drive.
So, excuse the sniffing.
Nice. I love it. I love.
Right, well, I can already say that this room is
I
nice.
do like that. The inside.
Cool.
Yeah, very cool.
The ergonomics.
Just location. Just location.
I would have said, instead of just this tiny little thing you have to squat down, this could just open up all the way and just slide up and around behind there. But I mean,
thanks,
that's
Rave.
just so minor. The main thing though is just if I'm the engineer,
I'll get on it after this video,
the
bro.
Mechanic, avionics man, engineer, whatever you want to call it, and someone breaches me, and that is where I'm going to be at, then I'm kind of
right, Donnie, right, dude.
Because you're kind of blocked in right there, and it looks like there's glass there. So if somebody else is trying to give you support, they're going to have to be in the wide open.
It's in the old store. I have 2 stores, Erad. If you're looking for that, again, it's in the old store, bro.
This is just going to be as brief as possible. I'm not going to go through every little nook and cranny.
I think you can go down below, and there's a link for the old merch store.
I do apologize ahead of time. I really like how, well, I didn't like how
there's building blocks with the new UI right on the like you see that in the
maybe there'll be an up and down button, maybe not, who knows.
I believe there will be.
And I like how
I like that
we got from Inside Star.
Yeah.
I like how they add this stuff in, because when they talked about the elevator system where they did the interaction with the buttons, they implemented it with the character.
I figured, Donnie, because it looks like it should be there, you know.
The sensor and close and lock as well. And here is what the Star Runner is designed to do. The server room, because it is a data runner first,
absolutely, he's right,
second, and then I guess
so many people,
a general.
So many people are getting this ship because it's like got the smuggling compartment on it, which is really not the, like, you shouldn't be getting this if you're like wanting a pure smuggling based ship. Like, yes, it can do it, but like it is at least in my opinion, I would say like this is more a data running ship than anything else. It's like a Herald on heroin. You know? But wow, look at this. Look at this. What's up, Trist? Welcome to the fam, dude, and welcome to the stream. Mom's twirling her knives. Be careful, she'll cut you.
A daily driver as well if you want it to be. But the priority, remember, ladies and gentlemen, the Star Runner is a data runner first. So, please, for the love of God, it is a data runner, and then it does smuggling, which it baffles me that I just hear smuggling all day. It's like, I bought this for data running, not for smuggling, but that's just me. And more power to you if you just use it for
I agree with Seer right there.
You can do whatever you want in this game. So, obviously, this is the scanning room, and you have the one seat and more consoles.
It's looking damn
I just love the
slick
aesthetic of it, and I'm not trying to be biased, but I do love the Star Runner. It is really nice.
Yeah, I love the looks of it myself.
Oh yeah, of course.
There we go.
I don't really want to go down there right now. Again, I might save that just for the review to keep this short. This kind of reminds me of the Terrapins sensor seat, but except it's more dark and moody in here. Excuse me, in the Terrapins.
Donnie says, okay, so this is what I'm thinking. If the engineering area is near point of entry along with servers, the concept of disabling ships, then hijacking and physical act of breaching ships and getting through locked doors needs to be balanced in terms of how long it takes. Absolutely. I don't think you'll have so much an issue in larger base ships. I mean, this is a pretty good sized ship. This is the same size, a little bit larger actually than a Valkyrie. You know, this is slightly larger than the Valkyrie in terms of length. I'm not quite sure in terms of like overall height and depth, but in terms of length, I believe it's a little bit larger than the Valkyrie. So it's a pretty good sized ship, but and like what Donnie's saying applies when the ships are that size and smaller in terms of sabotage. Absolutely agree with him. Now, the larger you get, I think the less of an issue that becomes because obviously they're just so much damn ship. But there does need to be a very careful balance. There absolutely has to be very careful balance in terms of what we saw 2 weeks ago on the Inside Star Citizen review. But wonderful aesthetic.
Okay.
Like the aesthetics with all the monitors and the lighting from the monitors look fantastic.
Oh, hello.
Oh. Oh.
Okay, hello to you too.
Scanning station.
Betty. All right, I'm not planning to stay in this seat, so I'll just get out of it. That's cool. Again, I'm sorry for the sniffles. All right, well, server room. Oh yeah, I forgot. We have light switches now. Cool.
Ooh, nice. Oh.
Okay, so I really like that emblem. I might just take a picture of it and make that my wallpaper. And yeah, these are the two turrets.
Yeah, they'll have to, Fetz. They will.
And for people who are...
It's a good question. It's a good question, Fetz. But yeah, you know, eventually you'll see reworks. It'll never stop, Fetz. You know what I mean? Like, the work will never stop. The upgrades will always happen. That's going to be like a constant with game development with Star Citizen, is that you're going to see all of the new... Yeah, you will. They won't neglect... Maybe some of the older models they might, just to give it that old kind of retro feel. Like, I don't think we're going to see much upgrades in terms of the UI with the Drake Cutlass or some of the Drakes, just because Yar, right? And Drake. And it has that old retro feel anyway. So we might not be getting too much in terms of that. But I think you're going to see reworks coming up on ships as part of the overall game design moving forward. You're just going to see reworks on older ships. The newer techs come out, and then they'll implement it and rehash, you know, ships that they believe are good sellers. You know, should be interesting to see how they do it after the game is finished, right? Because and also about ship sales in general as well. Like, I really am so curious about how that's going to go down.
Or just watching the video, I did kind of just a run around so I can get a gist of where...
Wow, nice turret. Love that little tunnel up. Very Star Wars feel.
All right, let's turn the sucker on.
This is top turret. There's a bottom turret on this too, I believe.
Oh, my joystick is bounded. That's
nice.
hilarious.
Nothing in the way.
I didn't even realize I'm right now using my joystick instead of my mouse.
He's bound his joystick. Nice. 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 Nice.
Okay, good.
I dig it just for the fact that there's nothing in the way there.
Okay, I mean, that's cool. It's a turret. We've all been inside of them. Nothing really crazy.
Right.
I might not even go to the bottom one.
Well, let's look at it. Come on. Let's check it out. Morning, Anarchy.
It's just I'm just so happy it's finally in. You know what? Why not? For the sake of the video.
He's got to be loving it. Seer's got to be loving it, dude. Crusader in game, man.
And same thing. My mouse does not want to work, but that's okay. All right, cool. Bottom of the ship.
So overall looks, I'm just loving the aesthetics, though.
The lighting is actually very.
The
nice
lighting's
as well.
great.
I mean, I really don't. I really like how CIG has progressed, and they're giving us a lot more flexibility.
Ooh, damn. The lights
Man, really
on and off switches. Wow. Just check out those servers in there, man.
So, in all honesty, I don't think this is going to be getting a rework anytime soon when they just released this, but I honestly have put the engineering room here, and I would have made, and you guys are going to hate me because I know some of you love getting in turrets to give you that immersion feeling, and I am not trying to take that away from you. This is just my opinion, but I would have honestly made the turrets remote turrets, and instead
put the engineering up there is what he's saying.
Upstairs.
I wouldn't disagree.
It has better protection. It has more corridors and everything.
I wouldn't disagree with Seer on that.
Again, this is just my opinion.
God, I really love the aesthetics.
Opinion, so please don't.
We were talking about that, Donnie, to begin with.
Different than yours.
Because he works at Boeing.
Disagree. But that's just what
showing up to work at Boeing with a Crusader shirt.
They have the Crusader.
Professional.
I mean, it kind of gives me the Carrick vibe in a sense of they kind of have a similar color scheme. The Carrick had white and gray and red in it as well, and this has white, gray, and red. But it's funny because those color schemes make up the Crusader Industry color theme, which, I mean, Crusader Industry is superior. If you don't like Crusader, then you're wrong. Like, that's a given, right? All right, open bridge.
Fucking love Seer.
I mean, okay, so then this is something else that I find interesting. It looks like these are gun racks. Yeah, those definitely have to be gun racks. I just don't have my gun out. Nope, wrong button. Again, I haven't played this game in a while. Yeah, gun racks, as I thought. All right, let's put that sucker away. Don't need a flag anymore.
Oh yeah, for sure, Donnie.
I've actually never been into the habitat room yet, so we'll take a look in there.
Woo! That door,
Lights,
that
awesome.
nice.
Lights,
I love the way
action.
that door opened up.
Gosh, I love that logo so much. Just the sword going through the sea. Oh, we got a snake plant. Helps filter out the air. I had like 3 of them before my wife killed them. Hopefully she didn't hear that. Okay, lockers.
He's gonna get wife aggro. He did, didn't he?
Yes.
You see what
shower.
He like
so
check it out, she's not around.
That means this is another shower / pooper. Interesting. Oh, you have a button inside too. Well, I mean, kind of does here. You need a button inside. You know.
Yeah, it's looking really damn slick.
Teddy bear, bed. More lights.
right,
I love
right.
how just the rugged storage. It kind of
he was checking
like
around.
The sea bags I would get when I was in the Marine Corps still, and then obviously storage lockers. Could fit a body in there. You know what? No, that's a bad idea.
Sitting across from each other, taking a deuce.
So let's see. So that's 3 beds right here, and I guess
Rad.
Okay, that's just. I do apologize. I am whipping a little bit around. I'll try to be more slower with my movement. I love the weights. That's awesome. Gotta stay fit in space. You know what I mean? Gonna get fat like Seer if you don't work out. Okay, now let's go to Wreck.
Oh, cool.
Wreck-It Ralph.
There's the chess table.
And yes,
is he gonna move the pieces?
I don't
Does it
really
work?
want to. You know what? For the love
Do
of
it. Come on. Thank you.
Might as well grab the dang piece. You're gonna put. Come on. Oh my God! What is going on with this chess piece? All right, that was a bad idea.
Oh no!
All right, this was a terrible idea. Nope. Okay,
just put it on the board. Yeah, put it on the board. Put it on the board.
Queen's Gambit, which is a good series on Netflix, by the way. If you
Queen's Gambit is excellent, by the way. Absolutely,
it's about chess. Really,
Queen's Gambit is good.
Too bad it's a limited series. You guys seen the Pinky Blinders? It's played by the one of the characters from the Pinky Blinders.
Oh, is that what she's from? I knew she looked familiar. She's smoking too.
Now there we go. Oh my God! It's
okay,
cool. All right, we'll put it back.
I know
it's cool.
Listen. I'm playing catch up on Star Citizen, so my apologies that I was not aware of what just happened right there, because I am literally playing catch up. I have been so absorbed in real life lately, and I'm telling you what I just saw right there. That was fucking awesome. Can I rewind that? Let me hold on 1 second here. That was badass. That was badass. Let's do that again. Play it again, Sam.
All right, this was a terrible idea. Nope. Okay, I'm just putting this down. Well, Queen's Gambit this, which is a good series on Netflix, by the way. If you have not seen the Queen's Gambit, I highly recommend it. It's about chess. Really good story. Too bad it's a limited series. You guys seen the Pinky Blinders? It's played by the one of the characters from the Pinky Blinders. All right, we'll try one more time. Now there we go. Oh my God! It's America.
Wow.
Okay, cool. All right, we'll put it back. It's cool, and it's a blessing and a curse, because when people find stuff like this, it kind of takes away from the whole like smuggling aspect of it. If someone is to role play, they're like, all right, well, I'm gonna put that piece there, and then
sometimes secrets are.
And then I'm gonna go look down there.
Isn't that always the way, though?
This is still really nice. I do like it. You got the microwave. You got a coffee warmer.
You can't prevent anything like that, but man, would that be a neat idea, just to be able to keep that secret so that no one absolutely knew about that? Like, I don't know how. You could never do it. You could never do it in today's world. You just could never do that. Like something in the early 90s, maybe. Like with the very oldest of games, maybe, because there was limited exposure. But even then, you had like gaming magazines that would tell you, like, you know, they would tell you what to do as far as the secrets were involved.
I wonder if this works like it did in the 325A. Probably not. Oh man, no. Double. That's my life. I have doubles all the time in terms of caffeine. It's so bad.
Right, Donnie.
I really, really like the fact they have lighting around it. It's warm lighting, but it gives that nice cozy feeling. That's what warm lighting is. It's about like 4,300 Kelvin in terms of the lighting temperature. So I really do appreciate that. This is
actually it's not
things that
4,300's got more blue in it, just so you know. Like anything above 4,000 Kelvin has like a slight blue tint to it. And actually that one looks like it has more blue in it. Maybe it's my shades.
Dog fighting fish tank. What? Oh, learned from my fish tank. Interesting. Wait, never mind.
In the warm ranges, you're like 3,000 Kelvin and below in the warm ranges.
Why the heck? Get this garbage off my ship. Why is there Anvil playing cards here? This is Crusader. Freaking blasphemy, I tell you. All right, enough of my crying. I wonder, you know what? If I turn off lights.
Yeah, like that. Like that's very like soft white. So that would be like in the 3,000 Kelvin range. I only know that because I'm a lighting designer. So.
Oh, they stay on. That is awesome. I love that. So then what lights turned off? No, seriously though, what lights turned off? Because those ones stayed on. You know what? I'm not even going to ask. Actually, I want to try one more time. Okay, I'm stop asking questions. Whatever. And, okay, we're ready to move into the habitation. We just came from the server room. But this part, so the thing I actually like about this, it definitely reminds me of during episode 4 of Star Wars when they're breaching the ship at the very beginning and they had to go through a bunch of doors just to get, and it was a single access hallway. That's literally what this reminds me of. Which I honestly like, because then you can actually protect the flight deck. because you have to go through this door. Well, okay, if we're actually going to role play the scenario, once you finally get to the server room, then you gotta go through the server room, and then you gotta go through this big door, and then finally, once you get through this big door, if it would, Steve doesn't even want to open for me. So then once you get through this big ass
there we
door,
go.
Then you're actually in the flight deck. So
that'll come in real handy. Now think about it. The reason why there's so many there is in terms of being a data runner is like security of the pilots, the general security of the pilots, and perhaps even like the information as well, since it's a data runner. And yeah, I think he's talking about the scene where Darth Vader is literally going door to door to door to door. Which one was that? I can't remember. I think that was Rogue One. I think Explodo. Yeah, Erad. If I remember after we're done here, I'll watch those, man. Yeah, Rogue One. Yeah. Where he's going from door to door to door. But it does make sense to have those, in especially in the Mercury Star Runner as it is a data runner, and especially since we went over about 2 weeks ago the gameplay that's going to be added in terms of sabotage. You're going to want that type of security going forward. So that will make for some very fun play for those people trying to sabotage a Mercury Star Runner. Perhaps just get in the back, go to the server room, or go to the engineering room first from the cargo bay. So here's how I do it. As a pirate, I can tell you right away. Go through the back end, cargo bay, boom, hit engineering, get engineering out. By the way, if you're defending, you're going to want some type of locking mechanism, at least for the door in the engineering room, because the location of the engineering room right next to the cargo bay. Absolutely agree with Seer's analysis that it shouldn't be there. But, okay, it's there. So break into the engineering room, start to shut shit down from engineering, then go straight to the server room. You don't even need to worry about the pilots. Go up to the server room, take the information, done. And you've done what you needed to do. In terms of how information will play an important role into Star Citizen, I hope it really does. In terms of like finding areas in solar systems and having like perhaps like nav points and like particular wormholes that are only found with surveying type ships, and then that information is being able to be parlayed or traded. There needs to be some type of UI or some trading screen where you can basically take those nav points and then trade them through like that Trader Mo app, through the Cash app that's in the game now. So these things are going to be built in. I'm really looking forward to how data is going to be presented as a commodity in terms of game design. That's something I would like to see more of. In fact, I really suggest that to Jared as a topic, because it is very interesting to talk about data as a commodity and how the gameplay will revolve, or the design and the development around that gameplay will be really interesting to see going forward, what we can expect. And I hope that what we're going to see is basically like at the very start, and of course this won't happen until more systems come online, but nav points essentially that can be saved and be traded as if they were like assets in your inventory, and then to be able to trade them in a trading screen for money directly would be awesome. That would be cool. And then what you'll see is like ships like this will have much more value. Data running ships will have much more significance in the game than just like, oh, I'm going to use this to go to A to B.
Actually, and they have like a lot, not a lot, but maybe I would say about in game that's about 10 to 15 feet of, not 10 to 15, but like 10 feet across. I really like
What's up, Daddy Cash?
Looks. I'm not going to really dive deep into it because I actually
right Anarchy, right, dude,
and actually get to fly around and stuff before I actually make a real analysis on what I really what I really
Yep,
think the
one
ship
more
is capable
hour
of.
till it goes live.
I know what I'm using the ship for, but in terms of its capabilities, what I can max out on this ship, it will all be up in the air once I actually do my avionics guide. And yes, I'm definitely doing one on this ship. I will be flying this around forever and ever until I believe I have.
I love him. Seer is so in love. He just absolutely adores. He loves Crusader, man. Good for you. You got your ship. I'm so happy. I knew he'd do a video. He hadn't done a video in quite a long time, and I was like, oh, MSR's out. And I was like, time to go to Seer's channel, and I knew it. It was right there waiting for me. And I only watched about a minute of it, and then I was like, I'm gonna wait to watch on stream. So there we go. A great analysis, a great look from a good friend going into the Mercury Star Runner. We watched a little intro kind of cinematic from let's get that gentleman's name, and I'll put these links in the highlight as well to give them their credit. But it looks like Ninjedy. Sorry, I had to Ninjedy on the first video, so I'll put Ninjedy's link down below. Really nice cinematic with the Mercury Star Runner, and then of course my friend Seer. So I'll put them down there. Many people know who Seer is already, and really nice kind of thought processes to go through and just kind of think what the ship, the design, the layout of it, what we think of it. So very well done by Seer. Let's get back to the show.